Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 1 of our Power Rangers for the SNES playthrough. I am joined by Dan and Joe, and again by Nick.
Hi.
For this classic of classics that I have never seen before in my life.
Yeah. If you've seen any episodes of the Power Rangers, I want to call it a cartoon, but just the TV show, you'll understand what this game is about. You go around, you fight putty patrollers, you fight weird bosses, and you won.
I like how Billy's just a rectangle.
I love that her sprite just like stops at a certain point. Like it doesn't fade into the sky. It's just like she's missing like below her neckline.
Yeah.
Why are Jason and Zach the only ones who like dance?
Well, because they're in the canon of the show. Those two are like buds.
They're just groovy guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Cut them some slack.
They established in episode 1 that Jason and Zach, Jason's teaching Zach taekwondo and Zach's teaching Jason how to dance.
Right.
Really.
So you have 5 different characters here. Do they play differently, or is it just kind of a matter of preference?
They do until they become Power Rangers, and they have all the same basic moves. Everyone except Kimberly and Billy, who have... Okay. Kimberly has a bow for her special, and Billy has like a combo spin that he can do.
Okay, I didn't know what to expect from this game, but I didn't expect you to just be going around as a normal person beating people up.
Yeah, well, I mean these are Finster's putty patrollers.
Wait, putty patrollers? Hey,
yeah,
it's April O'Neil.
Putty.
Oh no, never mind.
Right. No, it's Raphael in his
Oh god.
It's
the man in the yellow hat from Curious George.
Yeah.
Don't get too curious though.
So
kick your ass.
If these guys look eerily familiar, if they look exactly like the Foot Clan, well, they do on purpose. Like these two are owned by the same people now.
Oh really?
Yeah, Saban Entertainment bought. Well, for a while, Saban owned both the rights to the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers. That's why they had that crossover in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. Since you're just like a normal teenager running around beating guys up, whenever someone pulls out a knife and hits you with it, I just expect her to immediately go down.
Right?
Or police sirens to start in the distance.
To me, that really endears yourself. To me, it endeared me to the characters in the game. Because it's like, they mostly fight the same in human mode, everyone except Billy, because he just kind of sucks until he morphs.
Yeah, they can just walk it off, it's fine.
Yeah. So, like, there's 2 different styles of gameplay, and the game kind of forces you into them. Like, each level is full. It has 2 to 3, like, stages in each level.
Mm-hmm.
And the first stage is always the human stage, and then typically stage 2 and 3 in each level is a morphed stage. And in that you have like similar like punch and kick moves, but then you also get your weapon and you get a power boost.
Okay.
So I noticed
who's this
that
dapper gentleman?
This game shows a surprising lack of my favorite Power Ranger, Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V.
Boy, she beefed up a little bit going into the suit.
Yeah. I was playing this with my roommate earlier. She was watching. She's like, "Wow, she got buff."
Yeah.
It's so the Power Ranger show was like, the fight scenes were like spliced together from pre-existing video, right?
Yeah.
As I understand it, like all of the shots with like all the elements with like the human actors were recorded in the US, but whenever they like get into their suits, it's just like stock footage from Super Sentai.
Yeah.
So that explains the increased muscle mass. She just turned into a different actor.
Yeah, it's literally a different human being in that costume.
Yeah.
Either that, or she's wearing the Solid Snake's muscle suit from MGS4.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
So, if you haven't seen it already, she literally is hitting people with her bow. And
she slices it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the specials. I didn't mean to use it, but since there's a spare one there, I wanted to show it off.
Yeah.
It's kind of useless to use it in level 1 because like most of these guys are pretty easy.
Is it just like a screen nuke?
Yeah, it's a screen nuke, and it does. I want to say a third to a half damage on bosses.
Oh, she just picked up a bench and threw it at a guy.
Dude,
That
that's how
poor
it's
innocent
getting
park
real.
bench.
that's how strong you get when you morph. That's why morphing's so. That's why it's such a big deal.
That's why morphing
Also,
is so mighty.
Whenever you knock guys over, there's like a little colored rock that pops out.
Yeah, it's
when
their
they
play.
like disappear. But like it's the same color as their costumes. And so whenever I see it, just like not paying attention at a cursory glance, it looks like their head just pops off.
You know, it just occurred to me that she's essentially just doing the same thing that Pit does in Smash Bros. Where he has his bow that just detaches into like 2 blades.
Yeah.
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 Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can
help.
get first aid kits, and later on there's wall chicken.
That poor
Oh
car.
my gosh.
What did it ever do?
This
to
game
you?
has
Just
everything.
beating up some poor person's car.
Yeah, that looks like it might even be Kimberly's car.
Right? It is very pink.
Maybe she's like one of those bratty high schoolers who's like breaking it on purpose so her rich parents will buy her a new one.
I wanted a Prius!
I don't have any baggage from high school. What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
Were you that kid, Joe?
No, but I knew a few of them.
God, all the rich kids who went to my school were like super chill. Like,
yeah.
you wouldn't know that they were rich unless someone told you.
So we're really close to the boss, and it's that dapper gentleman from earlier. Do you want to know what his name is? It's really stupid.
Dapper
Papyrus?
It's Bones.
Well, I mean, at least it's descriptive.
Yeah. See, I thought it was gonna
face
be like
Bones.
Senor Bone or something, because he's got this like Spanish
Yes,
style hat.
something a little more
rigid.
theatrical.
Rattle him.
Yeah.
Monsieur Bones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Take what thee will, but don't rattle his bones.
So he has like 2 or 3
Batteries not
moves. He's actually not a hard boss.
You don't say.
But his projectile attack, that's the one sin this game does, is that enemies can do projectiles from off screen.
Oh,
That
no.
is- That is unforgivable.
But was that it? Like the
So-
whole exploding attack?
Yeah.
So
He
we
turned into those the door guards from the Glitz Pit.
Oh, yeah.
We won't have chapter 4 of Paper Mario up by the time this goes out, right?
No.
Or is
not
it
even close.
5? You know what I'm talking about, though. Is it chapter 4 or 5?
5.
So I'm getting
Alright,
mad
yeah.
I Ghost
Dem bones.
Arcana vibes from this guy.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Well, I was saying I was getting mad I Ghost Duacana vibes from that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Area clear. You can barely read the text because it's white
Yeah,
on
the
white.
text is clear,
Genius.
It's as clear as the area.
Well, and I even upped the brightness too because my cap card always records a little dark.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's barely brighter than normal. So yeah, that's Area 1. That's the Angel Grove level of Power Rangers for the SNES. Join us next
Tune in
time.
next time for Area 51.
Angel Island.
No, that's when we
no.
get to episode 51.
We'll have a morphin' good time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.